this is a drumstick, about 12 or 13 of them. Right? How many pounds? I don't know. 2.5 pounds, something like that. This is for an American recipe I took from the book. Of course, you don't have that was really for beef, but I decided to use the drumstick. You can actually interchange. So what I do is first that you want to. This is going to be curry, so you want to mix maybe a tablespoon or
what kind of curry?
Just actually any kind of curry powder.
Okay, what do you say?
Okay, then you want to put in maybe a half a cup of flour, all-purpose flour. Then you're going to mix the two. Maybe a little bit more of the curry. I think I didn't. So that makes about 1.5 tablespoon. Mix it. Put in some salt. About a 1 teaspoon. Okay, mix well, and then you're going to put it over the meat. In this case, drumstick. Mix it. I should really use my hand, but I'm afraid I won't be able to wash off the curry odor. You mix it well, so let the meat be evenly coated by this mixture. Okay. You have curry hand for the rest of the day. Okay. What I do is, now you turn on the fire. I don't necessarily watch the wok or pan between cooking. You know, it all depends. You want to do a starter from the food that doesn't have a very special strong taste, and then in between you don't really have to watch. Save for some work. But the curry, if you cook this one first, you can't cook other thing without washing the utensil. Okay, now again oil. A little bit more, maybe like 2-3 tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons. Because the quantity of the now you brown this chicken or meat. You probably better off use a flat pan, but I'm afraid it's going to be too splattering here and there. So what you do is, now you want to, the oil is all at the center. You want to move a little bit. Make sure that everybody getting a share of oil. In the meantime, I have cut up some apple. You can use some apple or plum or raisins. The sweetness would sort of neutralize that spiciness here. The reason I put in the water is because otherwise...
So you just strain the water out?
Right. The reason I put it in there, and extra little bit of salt water, to keep it from being oxidized to be brown color, because the iron from the knife will get on the apple, react with the oxygen in the air, and tend to brown the ferroxide. Now, what you do is that you want to brown on more than one side. So you turn it,
smells good.
Is it? Now, I have cut up some onions. There's no rule, of course. But the thing is that usually it depends on your meat. If your meat is in large pieces, you cut up all the supporting ingredients similar size. So at some point you think that everything is evenly brown. You add your cut up onion. You add your smashed cloves of garlic, maybe about 2. And then you add your apple. You add some water. And may need a little bit more sauce. When it's curry, I always like to add a little sugar, even though the recipe did not call for it. A little sugar, maybe more than that, but let's see. And then wine. They did not ask for it, but I always, for any kind of meat, the wine always makes it taste better. So now, about a cup and a half of water, and then you just cook it for 20 minutes. Okay.
So you keep the heat consistent?
I will bring it to boil, then I'll turn it to medium or weak. Depends. Yeah.
And then how long do you leave it like that?
I would say half an hour.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to use slow cooker, you can actually, when it's brown, you just put it in the slow cooker and you add the other ingredients, cover. You don't have to worry about being burned. In this case, you have to more or less watch it, otherwise you get burned. And in the slow cooker, the chicken cooks easily, so you don't need to be so long. But with beef, you might have to cook an hour and a half. All right.